What's up, guys? Quick video to go over the new add-on changes, show you some interactions that I think are interesting and useful, and then I'll kind of segue into capped and PvE. So, add-ons, where you put them matters a lot less now just due to the fact that they're all T3, but keeping them uptime 100% matters a lot more because there are more stats on them. This is also a buff to defensives because now that the duration lasts longer, your defensive add-ons are staying on the entire time you're comboed. So big ups to like evasion and buffs and things like that. So to go straight into it, these are my add-ons for DR Suck Musa. For evasion, I would probably swap the dragon bites to be more towards the evasive stuff. So plus evasion minus AC. I would probably drop this human damage for something else as well. So or for one of those as well. So all in, the interaction between Carver and Cyclone Slash remains unchanged. You want to keep these two add-ons as 4 separate offensive perks. So minus DP plus AP, crit dam, and down attack. I'm mixed on whether I want that to be down attack or back attack. Suck Musa can't really CC, so it's probably better to be back attack, but for now I'm keeping it down. Remember, Carver applying those Cyclone Slash add-ons when Typhoon is up is very important. So this now applies 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different buffs, 6 different buffs, which is really, really strong. Now that those are all T3s, continue to do that. Gale, just to interact with the double evasive evasion nerf is OP, so continue to do that. Stub Arrow is a new interaction. Stub Arrow is now a T3, lasting 20 seconds, and since it has multiple charges, you can now keep that up all the time and refresh those add-ons. Because of that, and its interaction with Evasive Arrow, which also for some reason applies those add-ons, I have now locked charged Stub Arrow. I don't like it. I used to use this ability a lot, but because it takes an arrow and doesn't apply the cooldown or the add-ons, it's kind of, you're wasting a lot of stats. You're losing a lot of stats for an unprotected catch. So as much as I love this ability, it is currently locked, and I'm trying to get used to that. But the interaction between that, it seems, I mean, it's really strong. It seems unfair. I switched Dragon Bite from the Divider tech because I do think that the down smash tech is kind of out. I don't think down smashes are relevant anymore with losing so many stats. It was okay when it was like a T1 and you weren't losing, you were losing nothing, but now losing that much AP or DP for a down smash chance is not it. Additionally, I won't use Mountain Divide or Retaliation because those skills have a 9 and 10-second cooldown to apply a 12-second buff. Dragon Bite applies a 7-second buff on a 3-second cooldown, which means if you miss the skill, you have another chance to reapply before it falls off, as opposed to the other ones, which aren't the case. And then finally, Rising Storm, I put 20 DP on it because it already gives 20. That's 40 DP if you hit it, and the minus 15 human damage is just like effectively more DP. So that's my defensive. I try to keep that up 100%. It's really easy now to keep these up 100% of the time. You should have no problem. However, if I was to make any changes to the cap content, you're just dropping the AP. I will say, even if you're a DR Musa, you're not hitting the accuracy or in the evasion rate limits, I guess they call them. So make sure you're hitting those. And then mostly just switching to like back attack, crit dam, stuff like that, as long as you're hitting the AP and DP caps. Remember, it's important to go a little bit above that because people will bring AP reductions, which will lower you under the cap. So make sure you're like, about 20 AP above the AP and DP cap. Looking at those. And then for PvE, I don't use blooming. It's still bugged at max range, but I would use it for PvE. So I would change something like a Gale probably. I don't need the accuracy, or human damage, and probably like crit damage or back damage. So, depending on where you're grinding. So this is still really strong to do. It does apply it, even off cooldown. So if I'm hitting, it does apply it over and over. So you should have no problem keeping that up 100% of the time. Other than that, I think that's it. If you have any questions, ask in the Musa Discord. Thanks.